Hello folks, this is Nigel at Weather Modification Watch New Zealand. You're going to have to bear with me tonight because it's something like 11 o'clock I think, yeah, and what is it, 26th of September 2016, and I have been driving for the last 6 hours through rain and so forth, and so I'm just getting updated with things, but I want to show you something, and this is relevant to a video that I made on the 22nd of September where I noted strange lines. Now I will add that video in after this so you can actually see what I'm talking about, but there is a line covering exactly this area of the storm. Now I could just show you a little bit of this video which shows you the extent of the flooding. So here we go.
Right, and that's been enough for a couple of cars to be able to go in and out. Unfortunately for the family in this property, they're not going anywhere. The rain finally stopped around lunchtime, but the flooding isn't expected to clear until late tonight. Gemma Coombe, News Hub.
Parts of East Cape are on alert for surface flooding and slips tonight. Tom McRae is with us live from Wainui Beach, just north of Gisborne. Tom, how's it shaping up there?
Well, the locals here are gearing up for a pretty rough night. That weather system that you saw in the previous story from the Coromandel is on its way here. The Met Service has issued a severe weather warning, expecting up to 120 mils of rain throughout the evening to about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So they're warning that rivers and streams could rise rapidly, that there will be slips and surface flooding, potentially cutting off many roads around the region and up through the East Cape. Locals are happy with a bit of rain though, saying that it's been a relatively dry winter, so the water tanks will be filled up, but Civil Defence is on alert for any major damage throughout the evening and into tomorrow, Mike.
Tom?
Actually it wasn't the video that I intended, but it shows you what was happening there. Now let's have a look at this. This is an interesting video in itself. This is the Tasman Sea infrared radar, and you can see there is New Zealand here, and this front here is coming across. This one is moving a little bit. This is completely stationary, virtually. Now you watch, see how that one comes across from Australia. It's moving, and this one from over New Zealand just sort of keeps moving inward from the east into New Zealand. You see that, and particularly it's hanging around the East Cape. Okay, that is just one. Now let's have a look at the visible satellite images, and this shows it even more clearly. You can see this storm happening here, swirling around here and not going anywhere. See that? It's just right there, and there's a line there, by the way. That's not a Mother Nature made line, I would imagine. And so, and this area, by the way, is for those who don't know, this is an area where there are billions of barrels of oil estimated to be down in this ocean, under the ocean floor there. And Gisborne here is, I think they really want to depopulate the area, and so they can have free rein to dig up this oil. So that is pretty much it, I think, on this, and I'll add that other video so you can see what the lines that I'm talking about. And they were on the 22nd of September, and this one is on today, 26th. So it's taken time for it to sort of arrive here, but definitely I think those lines tie in exactly with this storm that's happened here, because the lines actually follow exactly this area. So watch the video that I add on to the end of this, and again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and well, stay safe. This is Nigel at Weather Modification. Oh, well, I won't say goodbye now. I can say it on the other one. So here is the other video following this. Hello, this is Nigel at Weather Modification Watch New Zealand. Thursday 22nd of September, and I already made a video this morning, but there was something that I saw that was similar to something else I saw, and I wanted to show you this because I think it's worth keeping an eye on. I don't know what it is, and it may be nothing, but have a look at these. This is on, no, I didn't make a video about this. Well, I made a video this morning, but here, this one here, I saw this line here on the rain radar, which actually coincided with this line that goes right through there, and it comes more or less through the same point and goes up this way. And then I saw that one, oh, by the way, was from 7 AM on the 20th of September. And then today, it is 10 AM, 9 AM. Okay, so it starts about 9, and we see this line that comes through here, and it sort of starts about the same point, and it comes around here and down there. It goes 9 o'clock, and then an hour later at 10 o'clock it's more defined. It comes around on that same shape, and 11 o'clock it's there, it's still. So that's 2 hours at least, 3 hours, because it's still there. It's a very sharp line, and it goes through that same point. Wow, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and look at that line. See, it's very clear there, right around there, and it's right around the Cape. Right? This is the East Cape. White Island is out here. Where is it? Somewhere here. Is it that? That might be it there. But there's this line out there. 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. It looks like it's starting to disperse there. 4 o'clock it's still there. But it's right around there. And earlier it actually came down further too. So that's the thing that I'm looking at. Now, all of this is very interesting because right down this coast are oil reserves under the ocean there, and at the moment the government is trying to open these areas up for oil sales with the oil companies. So this is something to look out for. That's all I have for the moment. If anyone has any ideas about what those lines could be, please comment. This is Nigel at Weather Modification Watch New Zealand, checking out.